everyone, it's Lexi, and today we're doing a review and discussion of Fairest by Marissa Meyer. And for those of you who have not read this yet, then I recommend you click out of this now because this will be a spoilery discussion. To start off, I thought it was a really good idea to have kind of the villain's kind of side of the story to see how kind of Levana ended up who she is today. And I really like that because as I was reading it, you kind of realize that she is the way she is because of how people treated her and what her sister did. And it's very interesting to see kind of how that all plays out and how this has kind of shaped her into the queen and her desires that she has as queen today. And I like how we can see how she is very interested in the welfare of her people. She wants the best for Luna, but her the choices that she makes aren't necessarily the best for those around her. And she's very good politically. We can see she's made a lot of changes that have helped Luna with their production and all that, but she still has some emotional issues that do play a big part in this as well. And it was very interesting to see kind of the Chanry side of it as well, because we know a little bit about Cinder's mom, but we don't really know the details. So it's interesting to see that and how Chanry played a really big part in why Levana is who she is. It was very interesting to see how Chanry was the one who kind of burned Levana and made her all scarred, and how Levana uses this glamour, and just how that kind of parallels with Cinder, with how she was burned as well and she has all these scars, but the difference is that Levana uses her glamour to hide that and Cinder isn't. So it's interesting to see the two parallel stories, but how the choices that they make them different. Yeah, it was just really interesting. I feel a lot of novels that do have a villain, you don't really get to see why, what led them to be who they are. And I thought this was really good. I've really enjoyed it. I really liked how we got to see kind of a preview of winter as well. And just how there are little connections throughout, when in Cinder, when Cinder can see through Levana's glamour, what she sees. That's really, I think, what's really interesting, because we do learn what's underneath all that glamour, and how Winter likes those sour apple candies, and how that kind of ties in with Cress and Winter as well. So overall, this was really good. Yeah, so I did find the storyline with Everett to be very interesting, how Levana made her glamour so she would look like his wife. I found that was really interesting. You can kind of see how the fact that she was neglected and not treated fairly by her parents and her sister plays a big role in kind of her desire. Everett was the one who gave her, the only one who gave her a card for her birthday, so she kind of latched onto that, and how she latched onto that forever. She thinks it's true love, but she does not know the true meaning of love. And it's just very interesting. And also how she murdered him. I thought that was very interesting. I don't know. I feel she regrets it, obviously, because I know in Cress, they talk about she was playing with the wedding ring, the only one that would matter, her old one from Everett. And then I feel she regrets her choice to kill him. I don't understand why she did what she did, but I don't know. It's still very interesting. So overall, I really enjoyed this book. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. I think it was a good idea to kind of have this story thrown into the Lunar Chronicles as well, just because it's important to see the standpoint from the villain and understand why they are the way they are. And I love how they tied in little things into the stories that are already there, and what's going to be in winter as well. Yeah, so overall, as I said, I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, people have said to me that you should read this before winter, and I feel this would help. I'm a little bit into winter now, and I do have a lot more background information because we are kind of dealing with winter and Levana and life on Luna. So yeah, I highly recommend this book. So if you haven't checked it out already, then I recommend that you do. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you felt about this book, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys!